going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the by the way, this is my guy Jeff car, clean ass Daytona. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys the meganracing upper control arms. So these arms are, if you lower your car on H&R springs, IBOC, whatever the case is, you more than likely might have an issue. I've only ran into a few cars that had this issue where the front tires wear out on the inside prematurely, you know what I mean? So basically it has what they call a camber, where the wheel's sitting on an angle like this when you're riding down the road instead of being straight. So these arms right here, they have an adjustment on it, so you can actually adjust the arm itself how you want the camber to ride. So after you install these, you will require to have an alignment done just to get them straightened out. Alright, so today we'll go ahead and do that. First thing we'll do, take the wheel off. We already got this cap off for the strut because we're going to have to loosen the strut down. So this is a similar install like you're going to do spring install. So you might want to probably put these on if you're going to get them, put them on while you're going to do the springs, beforehand. If you got, I'm not sure if you're going to have the issue. It's not guaranteed, not every car's doing it. But anyway, it's something you can do while you're installing the springs if you want to do it like that. So these bolts going to come out, tire going to come off. Well, first the tire's going to come off, and I'll show you guys that. Alright, once you got the wheel off, you want to loosen this 18mm right here, this 21mm right here, your strut bolt down here, and then the brake line. Get those all those bolts loosened. Then you want to look up here, and this right here is pretty much where the bolt is at that you're going to be loosening. But this square piece you're seeing right here, this blocks the bolt from being able to spin freely in the wheel well. So you don't have to worry about putting an open end down here to make sure it doesn't spin. Alright, but those bolts are going to actually be reached from up here. This is one right here, and the other one is behind the strut towel on this side. So I can't show you that one because you can't see it. But like I said, one is here. Obviously the other one's on the opposite side. So you just want to pretty much move these wires if you can and get to that bolt. So you will need a wrench set like this to do this job. So make sure you go ahead and buy these. Other than that, this job is going to be a pain in the ass to do because you need to have a ratchet wrench in order to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out right now and install the new ones. Alright guys, so I was able to loosen this bolt right here without putting a wrench on it to hold it. So this one right here, I got the wrench on it, loosening it, but it was spinning. So I had to put a 15mm below here on this side. Alright, so there's a 15mm holding it so it won't spin. This side's already off like I showed you up top. So all of this is for the bolt to slide out sideways. But I did loosen the strut assembly. Like I showed you guys, I was going to loosen that. Because what happens is when you try to take the bolt out, it hits the spring possibly. So you want to make sure you get those out. That way you can take out the 3/13 from up above and drop the strut assembly down a little bit, just so you can get those bolts to fully slide out. Once you swap the arm out, you slide the bolts back in, and then you put your strut assembly back up. Alright guys, so I already got one of the bolts out, the one on this side. So basically while I took the strut assembly down a little bit out of the strut tower, is because like I said, this bolt needs to slide sideways. You guys might not see the lighting very well, but it needs to slide sideways out of it. So it hits the strut. So you need to be able to move the strut out the way. To get the arm out. So that's it, it just fell out. Normally it doesn't just fall out because I'm holding it, but I was trying to record and do it at the same time. But like I said, the strut needs to be out of the way just so you can get those bolts to pass when they come out sideways. So this is the old arm versus the new arm. Way better quality. You know what I mean? This one is definitely like a little bit heavier and more sturdy. You can just tell it's better built. And you can see the adjustment right here for your camber. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put this back in right now and get it all buttoned up. So all you're doing, you're putting it back in the same way. Slide this back up in there, slide the bolts in there, catch it from up top, and you put your strut assembly back together, and then all your arms like normal. Alright guys, so for the driver's side, it's the same exact concept. Take off your wheel and stuff. Now up here is where you want to get the bolt from. So you want to, it's two 10 millimeters to take off the coolant reservoir, and the bolt is right there as you can see. And on the other side, you want to reach it from in here. You want to just pull this cap off. It comes off just like that where the brake fluid bottle is at. And you put your open end down there. You might want to use two open ends. I'm not sure if anyone knows how to do that. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Hold on. All right, so what I'm talking about is, Jeff, do me a favor, hold this real quick. Yeah, just hold it right there. All right, what I'm talking about is putting two open ends together. So basically, you're using the closed side to put it in the open side, like that, just to give you some leverage. You see how long it is now? So you can go ahead and have leverage to loosen it, like that, okay? So this is how you want to have it when you're going in there. All right, so down inside there, that's where the bolt is at. So like I showed you guys, you put two open ends together, just put it in there like that, just like that. And it goes the opposite way if you're loosening, same thing. Put it on this side, loosen. All right, that's it. All right, guys, so the car's back on the floor now, as you guys can see. So the camber's pretty much straight now, you can see that. But it does require an alignment, because if you look at this side, look at the tire, it looks like it's out more. All right, so definitely want to get an alignment as soon as possible. Not even as soon as possible, as soon as you finish the job, make sure you have an alignment set up. So now you want to tighten these bolts. Like I said, you access this one, the 18, down here, through here. Tighten that one up, down there. Make sure you tighten your 3/13 for your strut. Same thing on that side. Tighten these 3/13s, tighten up this nut and the one back there. And then the job is all done. Make sure you tighten your wheels back. Guys, well there you have it, man. That's how you go ahead and install those upper control arms, the adjustable ones. So if you're needing to do that in your car, if you're having issues with your tires wearing out on the inside, if your car is one of the cars that does do that, not everyone does it, go ahead and order those. I'll put the link for those in the description below. They are the Megan Racing upper control arms. So there's two brands. There's Megan Racing, and there's also SPC. I believe it's SPC Performance. I believe that's the other company. But anyway, I'll put both of those below in the description so you can check them out. You can make the determination on which one you want, and go ahead and purchase those if you're having issues with your car, tires weighing on inside. If your car is lowered, so this probably won't happen to a car that's not lowered. But if you're on springs, I haven't had no issues with being on air ride. But if you're on springs and that's happening, go ahead and buy those, man. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. See you guys in the next one. Peace.